Hello, yes, yasu, and welcome, amigos of Pafos FC. I'm Amigo Darren, your host, and today we're talking about last night's match between Pafos FC v Aris Limassol. What a great night for the Pafos fans, the Papians. A top result that we really needed. We needed that win. Big thanks to Coffeeaholic for providing the refreshments pre-game, if you know what I mean. Both myself and Amigo Dave went to the game last night, and we had a fair few coffees before we went down to the ground. Anyway, a little story for you before we get going. We were walking down to the ground, and as usual, upon entry, we get searched by the stewards. Always, excuse me, always get complimented on our hats. And as we walk past the stewards, we go towards walk past the police officers, and big police officer comes up to me, says, "Hang on." And I'm like, "Yeah," and he goes, "Lift the hat up." And I'm like, "Oh, nothing, only me." And he says, "Thank you very much." And I walk through. And we were thinking about it afterwards. It's always the police that always have to look under my hat or under Dave's hat. If we've got hats on, they want to have a look underneath them, which is fair enough. But we were talking about maybe having a laugh next home game, and we'll put something like a pie under there or a bag of crisps just to see their faces when we lift up. We've got a pie or a bag of crisps under, you know what I mean? But then we agreed that we might be treading on thin ice with the police. They might not see the funny side of it and say, "Get out," and then we miss the game. So we thought, "Oh, we better not. We'll run it by you." Say in the comments if you're going to put a comment on. Say, yeah, put a bag of crisps or a pie under your hat next time you go, and I'll try and get one of the others to film one of us going in, and we'll see what happens. Anyway, we're digressing. I'm digressing. Last night's game, Pafos FC against Aris Limassol, 7 p.m. kickoff last night. It was at Kyriakides Stadium, and the crowd was a decent crowd. The Gate 5 boys were in fine fettle, and there was a really good atmosphere there last night. It was buzzing. So let's have a look at the footage of the game, and we'll talk about a few things that happened during the match. Let's have a look. So, as you can see by the Cable Net Sports, thank you for Cable Net Sports for putting on the highlights really quickly, along with Bet Alpha. One day they'll be sponsoring me. You watch. There's the crowd. There's the welcome that the team's got. Now, on this page here, I'll just go back a little minute. On that page there, we had the teams, okay? And you can see that oh, come on, Darren, get a grip. You can see that they understand as a 4-2-3-1 with Mikhail in goal, Correa, Lucasen, Luis Felipe at the back. In the centre midfield, Sunic and Pepe. Up front, Kinar, Dragomir, Orsic, and Di Matta. Now, you could tell when this game started, we were under pressure straight away. I don't know what it was, but our midfield in the first half wasn't performing as well as they did in the second half. Anyway, let me play this and we can carry on talking. Aris brought a good number of fans with them, which added to the atmosphere. So thank you, Aris fans, for coming, those of you that made the trip. And kick-off then, Pafos kicked off, playing from left to right. And we had an early attack. Early opportunity with this looping header. Goalie scrambles and manages just to push it away. A good save, top save by him. And I would imagine that would have given him a bit of confidence in keeping that goal out. Then this happened. Set move and Aris score. Across to the far post, headed across the front, and Pafos ball watching. ball watching. There were two Aris players there that could have headed that in, and the first one got to it. Goal 1-0 Aris. Quietened down the Pafos fans a little bit, but not too much. It was early doors when the goal went in, and then within 12 seconds of kickoff, bang, 1-1. Pafos are back in it. Super Correa, is he playing the best football that you've seen him play? He seems to be everywhere. And like that little tick there, I don't know what the goalie was doing, coming out, rushing out like that. What did he see? I mean, could he not have left that to his own defence? He obviously thought that he could have got there, but he didn't. Anyway, moving on, we get this incident. Now, everyone's screaming for a penalty. We've got two players down. The referee goes to the VAR to have a look at the penalty. And he steps on him there. Now, the VAR is showing the referee a foul that happened further up the pitch before they got to the penalty. Whose decision was that? Is that VAR's decision, or is that the ref saying, is there any reason why I can't give this penalty? We'll never know because they don't tell us. Bit of a goalmouth scramble cut up resulted as a result of this good shot from Aris. Driven across, missed. Another shot, missed, under through the legs and out the other side. We're like, phew, it's getting a bit tasty. Hit the crossbar, Aris did on that shot. I'm not sure. I'm hoping Michael had it covered, and that's why it hit the top of the bar and not in. But then Orsic does this pile driver. That one hits the bar, but comes up this little touch, and he just passes it. You've heard that phrase, he just passed it into the net. That showed great composure. The man again, the man of the day, Correa. So 2 for Correa. And away we go. And like Pafos fans were over the moon. Look at that control, that touch. And great composure. And in it goes. Amazing. At least Michael's knees are working, even though his hands aren't. I don't know what he was doing there. I really don't. But hey, let's quickly go through these stats. So 55% possession for Pafos, 45 to Aris. 8 shots in total, 5 shots from Aris. 5 shots on target from Pafos, 4 from Aris. 5 corners to Pafos and 4 to Aris. I think this is the thing that matters. 9 fouls by Pafos, 16 fouls by Aris. Now, maybe, just maybe, if they had a bit more discipline on that team, this match would have been slightly different. Obviously, if you're giving away free kicks all over the place, then it breaks up the flow of the game, and also it gives Pafos a little bit more to put set plays together and stuff like that. Hey, we'll never know. But food for thought, as they say. That said and done, in the second half, we definitely did change our formation. Coach changed our formation to it looked like a 3-5-2, because we were definitely playing David Luiz Lucasen and Felipe as our back three. So that meant would have been playing a 3-5-2 maybe, or a 3-4-3-1, but we certainly pushed more people into midfield, and it showed in the second half because we had much more control. The team looked a bit more balanced and happier, and I think it was because Aris were playing a 4-4-2, and therefore they had 4 players in midfield in the first half compared to our 2, maybe 3. If they didn't get back in time, that is. So, I mean, yeah, it made the team feel happier. They looked happier on the ball. They weren't rushed. And it also made the fans feel a lot happier. I was feeling a lot happier in the second half than I was the first, completely. It was a much more stronger performance from Pafos. So well done, Coach Casiedo, for changing those tactics at half-time. Nice one. Just goes to show the Maestro still got it. Well done, boss. So let's have a look at where Pafos stand as of Saturday afternoon. I'll say Saturday afternoon. It's 3:00. Let's have a look. Oh, where we should be. All Pathians love being on top. Yeah, it's true. So we've played 11 matches. We've won 8. We've drawn 1. We've lost 2. We're 25 points up with goals for 21. We can do better than that. Goals for. Ammonia in second at the moment with 10 games played, though. So they've won 7, drawn 2, lost 1, 23 points. So that draw where they've drawn 2 could that could prove costly for us, but we'll see. It's early days yet. It's not even Christmas. So let's see what happens on Sunday when Ammonia are playing. I think they're playing Ethnikos Agna, but hey, I can be corrected on that. I'd have to check. That said and done, we are looking at next week is Pafos. We are back at Limassol, I do believe. Back at Limassol to play on Wednesday, the 26th of November, 7:45 p.m. kickoff. That's not too late. So come on, Pathians, you can make it. Get yourselves down to the Alpha Mega Stadium in Limassol on Wednesday evening. And it's Champions League night. We're playing Monaco at home. So, hey, let's get a result on this one because the owners, Mr. Dubov et al., they are asking for the Pafos squad and the coach to get them into the last 8. Oh my God. Can you believe getting into the last 8 of Champions League as Pafos FC? That would be amazing. And if someone had said that to me or you 12 months ago, you'd have wanted to know what medication they're taking and what asylum they go to. Because you wouldn't have dreamt it, never mind even daring to dream about it now. So, yeah, come on, let's go support the boys. Let's get down to the stadium on Wednesday evening and give them a good shout. And let's hope they can pull off a miracle like they did against Villarreal. That was a night to remember, wasn't it? So, yeah, let's do it. Let's see what happens. Don't forget that we're on Facebook, YouTube, X, and Twitter. And so feel free to join, subscribe to. Well, there's no subscription at the moment. It's all free at the moment. So get in while you can before you end up being charged billions. And we'll see how we go. More than welcome. If you've got any questions you want to ask, just drop us a line via one of the videos and I'll get round to answering it, preferably on YouTube or Facebook. I tend to answer those first. They're the first ones at my first port of call. So feel free to drop us a line. And if you want us to put something under the hat, try and keep it clean. Okay. Try and keep it clean. Anyway, thanks for watching the video. And just remember, Pafos FC, not just a team, it's a way of life. Pame Pafo, let's go, boys. Let's do it. Come on. Stay good.